Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. You can also follow me on Instagram at Real Cuban Queen. I'm also, you can also follow me on Instagram at Real Cuban Queen 305. Okay, we're going to do an energy collective reading. Like I say, take what resonates, leave the rest. To my day ones, thank you so much for supporting this channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and hit the bell icon so you can be notified of everything when it comes to this channel. And today we're going to do what does the karmic has against you personally, male or female. All right. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Now, I will say this, some cards fell down and I have to pick it up. I have to be obedient. But we are going to tap in when it comes to the singing bowl before we start and go from there. Now, I believe that some of the collectives want to know, when it comes to why the hate be so real, but the love be so fake when it comes to these karmics, or when it comes to people that no longer serve them, smile in their face all the time, they want to take their place type of vibes. So we're definitely about to tap into it, okay? Yeah, and one of the karmics could have someone in the collective's phone tap due to hate. So yeah, let's dive into it. And now we're also going to read the 23rd Psalms as well. When it comes to this card, someone here is pressed because they're watching your finances, hoping that you make the bare minimum. Somebody also is trying to measure their money to yours, put your money on the side of theirs, as if in a way that they are trying to see, okay, does this person make more than me type of vibe, or like as if this is a competition. Someone here could feel stuck. That's the karmic. I'm also seeing that you the type, you stay to yourself. You don't bother nobody. You keep people out your business too. Especially when it comes to your finances. You realize feeding into negativity, things that didn't serve you or don't serve you, it's not going to help you grow. So you try to, by all means, ignore it. Not let it bother you. You're focusing on your finances. You're going in hermit mode because angels is wanting you to tap into your oneself when it comes to those inner voices, when it comes to humbling your mind and paying attention to your thought pattern when it comes to the energy that someone could be projecting onto you. Angels want you to know that you are protected. They also big mad because you know. You be reading them to filth. You also be speaking your mind. You see straight through them. This could also be a karmic couple. Okay? I'm also seeing that someone here could be throwing rocks and hiding their hands. It's not funny. Angels want you to continue to stay grounded. You're focusing on the key to success. You know just where you're going. That's why the karmics is so pressed. I'm also watching you celebrate and receive offers and opportunities and divine guidance is why these karmics is so pressed. Receiving windfalls, emotional high frequency is why these karmics is so pressed. Angels want you to get ready to celebrate. Someone here has celebrated too soon. Let's see why. They wanted you to also fumble the bag. But you continue to stand on business. I can't make it up. You're a movement by yourself, and you get things done by yourself. You don't have to call an army. Your guardian angels got you. Continue to stand on business. That's why the karmic is so pressed. I'm also seeing that a proposal could be coming into you. Someone here is already married, engaged. That's why the karmic is so pressed. Someone here is so busy watching your finances, watching your plants grow, that they forgot to water their own. That's why the karmic is so pressed. 1111, your wishes is being granted. You're focusing on your harvest. That's why the karmic is so pressed. Hi, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. Yeah. You're also receiving promotions. People is talking about you in rooms that you're not in. See, the enemy see things that the Most High got in store for you just by the way you move, the way you talk, and just by you just standing on business. I'm also seeing a karmic trying to talk down on you so you don't receive an opportunity. Talking in tongues against you. So that way you don't receive any, you know how they say talking things into existence? Someone here is trying to talk death endings over your life. It's not going to happen. There's contracts already being written for you. There's people that don't mind taking their shirt off their back to help you. Your guardian angels got you like never before. That's why these karmics is so pressed. Your strength. You being so strong. I see orbs right now. Your strength. What you endureth, people envy. And so you endure anything that comes your way. You overcome anything that comes your way. You like the lion in the jungle, the lioness in the jungle. You hold on to your own discernment. You come with pure intentions, and you know that God got you. It's the anointing over your life is why the karmics is so pressed. What else do we need to do? Because first and foremost, I'm going to go ahead and do the 23rd Psalm because I said I was going to do it and didn't do it. So, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leads me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the dark valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For thou art with me. Thy rod, thy staff, thy comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Yea, though I walk through the dark valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. For thou art with me. Thy rod, thy staff, thy comfort me. That's interesting. Now I'm going to repeat this prayer. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leads me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the dark valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod, thy staff, thy comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Amen, Ashe. I want to say this. Someone here is also hating because you are someone that's of light and someone that is very, very tapped in. This karmic is a fan, is a groupie. Whatever you post, whatever you do, they wait on you to fail. Okay? Not only do they wait on you to fail, but they be the main ones if something do happen in your life, they be the main ones happy that it happened. But they'll make it seem as if they don't. The karmic's so pressed because you're leaving baggages that did not help you grow. You're not allowing yourself to be emotional. You also learning how to heal. 1 second, guys. Let me pause the video for a second. Let me do something. I'm back. I'm also noticing that a lot of your karmics want to work where you work. Just to be in your energy. Just to project. A lot of the karmics want to be you. Okay. We see the karmics is fully pressed and drinking their sins away. So, collective, spirit of the white light, guardian angels, tell me what I need to know in reference to why are the karmics is so pressed. Woo! Okay. You could be a water sign. You do not have to be. There's green in here. You can be an earth sign. There's water right there. You could be a water sign. Huh. There's red right there. You could be a fire sign. Happy birthday to all the Leos. Because you're a star. And it was already written. Even if you're a star by birthright. See that star right there? See all them stars? Your name was already written in it. You can't pay me to make it up. Continue to sit on your throne. You are someone that's very knowledgeable and very intuitive. And not only that, someone here of high honor is watching you and is about to cut that check and put you in the spotlight where you belong. If that's not the case, someone here is acknowledging you, your gifts, and everything you have been doing since day one, and wants to come in and work with you and also tell you how inspirational you are. What about the star? What do we need to know about the karmics? And why it's so pressed with you being a star? You the GOAT? What else? What else? You the greatest of all times. You the greatest of all times, baby. You the greatest of all times, and you know just how to commute the energy. You get good, you give me good, I'm going to give you good. You give me bad, I'm going to give you bad. But at ease, with class, or strategically. They don't like how you just stand on business. And you can shut that door, but you can also open it. I'm hearing number 3, Elegba. When the Most High closed one door for you, chosen ones, let me let the karmic know something. It's for a great purpose. An amazing purpose. When one door closes, 10 more open. When 10 doors closes, 100 doors open. So they weren't ready for that. That's the thing with a chosen one. There is no counting the chosen one out. You count them out, you might well pull the plug on yourself. You could be an earth sign. You're destined for greatness. Also, the karmics is mad because you don't want to stay in a toxic union with them in a third party of deception and lust. Wings that's not gonna fly. It's a feather that was plucked that prevented the karmics from flying, but they seeing you soar above them, whether it's by yourself or in a relationship. And if you're in a relationship, it's unbreakable. Also, if they broke a relationship, they thought it was going to break you. Strength card that we seen earlier. Make it make sense. Contracts, the GOAT, you've been talked about in high places. What's in the back of here? This I don't want to say, but I'm going to say 2 logos that is resonating to me and my collective, I'm pretty much sure. Get right or get left. And what I mean by that is, everybody can't come with you. Everybody can't get them with you. And they gonna be mad. They gonna be big mad. The 10 of all 10s. Keep creating. Because these karmics mad because you have solid foundations. The guardian angels is making sure good karma comes to you. Divine beings, divine masculines. So, the karmics see you financially stable. Anything to see Molly the maid mopping the floors. The audacity. We hire crews to mop your dirty ass floor. Overstand that. Cleaning services. They mad because, collective, the karmic's mad because you have $1 million mind. You was born with silver spoons in your mouth. You made it happen even if you wasn't. Ooh, they can't take you. They can't take you. Let's see, out of 2 cards at the top, what is the karmics trying to manifest for my collective? What do the karmics have against my collective that they're trying? What is their intentions? Well, they wanted you homeless, but they expected you to fumble the bag. I just said that. Excuse me for getting so loud. Confirmation. They manifest in delays for themselves. For you to be left out in the cold, picking quarters out your pockets and pennies out your pockets. Forgive them, God, for they know not what they do is wrong. By coming against a chosen divine being. Oh, I'm disgusted. So the projection of these karmics and literally trying to be out here, projecting onto the collective, for them to be left out in the cold with no options and no ideas on finances and so forth, and for them to fumble the bag, what is the consequences for the karmics? Burdens. Watching you work. Legalities. Watching you receive justice, collective. Do I need to try harder? Collectives don't need to try harder. It's natural. Nigga. It's natural. Try to pull you out of a contract. Didn't know where were you and how happy was you before you had that contract. You trying to cause a burden to somebody that been lifting weights. Libra? Trying to cause legalities? You trying to cause somebody to move? Is what your karmics is doing? Huh? Air sign, anybody of that sort? You can have a beautiful figure too. There's a Leo that's obsessed with you. I'm also seeing the divine, your guardian angels love you. That's why Karmic's so pressed. This is fun. Because I hit every time. There could be somebody childish with a little dick that's going to receive endings. Somebody also going to pass away. And there's going to be a tower come in because they tried to block you when it comes to your forward movement and you sail into calm waters. You don't even trust right now. You got a wall put up. You holding on to your own discernment. You still holding on to love as well. Focusing on self-love. Someone here knew that they should have thought twice, thinking that they could try to cause an ending to your wishes, to your forward movement, to your proposals that's going to come in. Also understand that a rejection was from Most High God's protecting you. I could not. Maybe manifest some money. Don't manifest nobody downfall. Manifest good health. Manifest creativity. Not nobody downfall. Because if the chosen ones got to get ugly and their hands dirtier than dirty, it's going to cause a natural effect. And it's nothing nice. Even with you, karmic cross-watchers. Yes. Trying to cause somebody to be stagnant in life. Not receive an offer in love, work, proposals, wishes being granted. What you put out is what you're going to get back. Karmics. I'm also seeing you keeping your business to yourself. Somebody also could be trying to hold your business against you. Oh, please. Somebody wrote a book. Somebody wrote all type of. Somebody made a wish granted off of their story. Why? Because it healed a lot of people. It broke chains. It brought together unions. Showed people what they should not do in their relationship. Learning. Teaching. Karmics, you should pick up a book. Before we close this out, okay, we got that one. What else should the collective need to know in reference to why the karmics is so pressed? Why the karmics is so pressed? Because you don't want to have nothing to do with them. You're not falling for the bait. You stay 10 toes down. And even when your eyes closed, you can sense what's going on around you. And they can't shake you. You over it. And they over even trying to make you fail because they know coming against you, they got to come against God. Your guardian angels. Very, very hard. Right? That's what I thought. Karmics. I'm also seeing that you're somebody that's very protected. Very beautiful. Very assertive. Very confident. Phenomenal man or woman. I'm hearing the independent song. I think it's by Boosie. Could be significant. I'm also seeing people know they can't. That gossip about you is backfiring on them. Don't nobody even want to hit them. They standing alone by trying to talk down on your name. Collective. Even your little truth speak volumes. Now these are the last cards that we're going to read. I'm also seeing somebody coming in saying the same lie, followed by a karmic couple or a karmic. Somebody that keep running away from this karmic because they don't want them. The karmic guy is not even telling them what their next move is. That's on female what their next move is. Just want to break up in a relationship and see you as an eye candy. That's why the karmic is so pressed. I'm hearing now you see me, now you don't. You've been out of sight, out of mind too. Stacking that paper, accomplishing goals. You don't even be saying half of the stuff you be getting done and doing. But they watching. Waiting on you to overspend and all type of weird stuff. They also doing magic so you don't celebrate and receive a union. Celebrating a little too soon, huh? Didn't even know you was the magician of all magicians. Someone here literally threw rocks and hid their hands. Not knowing when they did that, it led to this. An overflow of happiness, love, fulfillment, creativity. Anything you touch turns into gold. You achieving everything your heart desire. And you also got a union around you of friends, guardian angels protecting you, celebrating you. Somebody is also trying to cause chaos towards you celebrating, such as friendships and stuff like that. Karmics is doing this. They also celebrating feeling like they hit you, not knowing that this is what's going on in your life. Happiness, wish fulfillment, love, you name it. And somebody here is also celebrating a birthday. Someone here also could have mentioned a birthday and literally hope that nobody came. The karma could have been doing. Early announcements, be careful with that. We live and we learn, don't we? I'm also seeing someone here could have literally tried to cause someone to try to have delays by trying to send magic towards someone's crystals. No, not helping either. Now let's close it out with a singing bowl. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a pick one little love oracle card out of this bag right here and do some affirmations. You're too smooth with it. Somebody can't seem to keep you the way to how they feel about you on the low either. It's obvious. Now, what else? When it comes to the angel oracles, let me tell you, what the karmic need to do is heal their inner child, because you've already healed. You already healing and loving yourself unconditionally. What else? I'm also seeing that when it comes to these karmics, they don't want to the one that's interested into you don't want to date them. They don't even want to be with them. It says, I'm scared of getting hurt, so I act like I don't care. Someone here is more in love with you, just healing from a past relationship that didn't serve them. But you're so busy, you don't even know and don't even care and don't care to know when it comes to something that was not solid from the beginning. All right. Karmic Express. That was an amazing reading. I mean, it was straight off the dome. Now, what I'm going to do is do about 2 affirmations. We can go from there. It says here, I am constantly growing and evolving into a better person. Every time. What else is better else to do? What else better is there to do? Karmic Express. What else? Let's take one from the back. And just so happened, I got 2, like I said, from earlier. So that's interesting. It says here, I let go and float through any times of stress. So you let go and heal and let things go at ease. Maybe the karmics need this card because they so pressed about you, they so busy stressing. I heard lose your blessing and be back stressing. They want you to be like you used to was before the end came around. It says here, I will not waste a single day of my life. Today is the only today there will ever be. So it seems like the collective isn't wasting their time on anything that no longer serves them. They're focusing on evolving in front of their haters' face. And they're going to continue to do that. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. I love each and every one of you. Let's get a little heart in there. And till next time, love you.